Welcome to Influencers, where we bring you the people that influence our community, our city, and our state. Today we're honored to have brand new Congresswoman Susie Lee.
Thank
How
you.
are you, Susie?
Thanks for having me, Peter.
Thanks for
Happy
being
to
here.
Be here.
Oh, thanks for being here. I know you're out there working hard. Tell us about yourself. How did you make it to Nevada?
Oh my gosh. Well, I've been here for 25 years. I grew up in Canton, Ohio. I'm one of 8 children, 7 girls, 1 shower. So
Wow.
I take the world's fastest shower.
There you go.
But put myself through college at Carnegie Mellon University, went to work for an environmental consulting firm in Boston, met my husband Dan on a blind date, and he moved out here for a job, and I followed him. And so I've been here and have had a long career in this community.
Excellent. Who's had the greatest influence on you, both personally and career-wise?
You know, throughout my career and growing up, it's really been a combination of people who have really helped me out at key points in my life. I mean, whether it was our swim coach who let my mom teach classes to earn, you know, the fees that it took for me to be on the swim team, or a high school teacher who helped me out. But most importantly, when I was in college, my father had lost his job. At the age of 57, I was a sophomore, and I was an aerobics instructor, and one of my students ended up giving me a summer job and really helped me get through school. And I had asked one time, why are you doing this? And he basically said, because I know you're going to be successful one day and you're going to turn around and help other people. And I certainly keep that in the back of my mind at all times. That's
a great story. You know, I similar to my story, where I had somebody tell me that, and I often look back and say, wow, what did he see at that moment, right? Mm-hmm. But glad we did. The mentorship and people influencing our life is important.
Yep.
So, Congresswoman, how does that sound?
I'm still getting used to it.
How did that journey begin? What made you even think politics and want to go down this road?
You know, my whole career here in Southern Nevada has really been all nonprofit work, mostly focused on education. Started out running the inner city games, worked for Jan Jones, who was the mayor. We started the MASH Homeless Center. And then for the past 6 years, I've been running communities and schools, which is a dropout prevention program. So I've really focused my career on helping young people have access to opportunities, helping them, you know, get to the starting plate, so to speak. And when you look around and you see the income inequality in this country, you see students coming out of college with debilitating student debt. The cost of living keeps going up, but people's wages aren't. You really have to start looking to Washington. Yeah. And I think a lot of people have been frustrated over the past, 10 years, particularly with the dysfunction and the hyper-partisanship in Washington. And so you talked about who influenced me in my life. Well, my mom would always say, if you want something done right, you better do it yourself.
That's right.
Right?
You took that literally.
Yeah. So I got in the race, and really, to me, it's about trying to work together, trying to solve problems and help people have better lives.
Yeah.
I mean, and I think a lot of people who run for office, I don't care if you're a Republican or a Democrat, run for that same reason. Yeah. And I think we need to be a little more committed at finding the common ground that we can work together on, and trying to really put our heads together and get to solutions instead of scoring political points.
Get things done on behalf of people that believed in you.
Yep.
More with our Congresswoman Susie Lee in a moment.